Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Civic. I'm talking about that generation here between year 2016 and year 2021. If you guys have one of those, you need to you have problems where a door does not lock or unlock. It could be front left, front right, rear left, rear right, guys. If it doesn't lock, unlock, there is 8 fuses that you need to check. For each door, guys, you have 2 fuses. One unlocks the door, one locks the door. So if you have problems with door not locking, unlocking, stay with us. We'll explain which fuses you need to check, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays from, that way you don't waste your money, guys, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered today for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. On this channel you will be able to find, guys, a video for every fuse on your Honda Civic, guys, if you have that generation from year 2016 to year 2021. Why we make these videos? To save you time and money. Let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, because without that fuse practically the car will not be running. If it's blown, you can just search for it and find it instantly and know which fuse to check, because even in the manual, okay, the fuses are under different names that could be really hard to diagnose. Now, another thing, guys, we're constantly working on things, taking engines apart, transmissions, fixing cars, and we have 3 channels that we have more than 1.1 million subscribers altogether on these channels, guys, that we daily put content that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs as well. So let's go ahead, explain now where you can find all the fuses. Another thing now here, guys, okay, you will have different kind of fuses on your Honda Civic, guys. Some of those could be really hard to find. Okay, we're talking about some multi-fuses, multi-block fuses right here. Those could be really expensive, hard to find, impossible to find in small towns or in the middle of nowhere. Relays can be overpriced as well. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get practically all the fuses and relays at a really good price and quick shipping as well. That way you don't waste your money, guys. So let's go ahead, start on it and explain about the fuses now. So now which fuses we need to check, guys. Okay, if your door does not lock or unlock, we'll demonstrate on 2017 Honda Civic. You have 2 fuse boxes, but we'll need to use work in the fuse box that's inside the vehicle on the driver's side, right under the dash. If you look upside down, you're going to notice a fuse box like that. It will be next to the OBD, kind of like under the dash. That's the fuse box. We're going to zoom in a little bit so we can clearly see here, but before we continue, guys, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. That way you don't waste time and money. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So multiple fuses will need to be checked, guys, for door not locking or unlocking. We're going to start on the very bottom. That's number 1 here, number 13, then number 14, 26, 27, 39. So that's how the fuses go in a row. So the first fuse that we'll need to check will be fuse number 12. We're talking about that fuse right here. You will need to check fuse number 13, that fuse here. Then we need to go to fuse number 2. Check that fuse as well, guys, just in case. Okay, fuse number 16, 14, 15, 16, that fuse right here will need to be checked. Then you go to fuse number 25, so that's 26, so that right here will be fuse number 25. Then you need to go to fuse number 26, and then you need to check fuse number 38 and 39 respectively, guys. So you can see those are the fuses that you will need to check, especially right here. You can see how they go. That will be definitely, guys, something that you need to check. And if your doors do not lock or unlock, check those things. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.